this is Sabina at Cross Keys Crafts with day 20 of my 28-day Christmas card challenge. Today with another video to show you how I used some sheets of this paper pad from the works and to give you some inspiration of what you can do with very busy background papers. And today I have chosen these two that have got Brussels sprouts on them. If you're not British and you haven't got a clue what this is all about, you might want to Google this about Brussels sprouts at Christmas. These are really, really funny, I thought. But again, it's sort of a bit of a pattern paper that is quite difficult to use. So I want to show you what I've done. The first one, which is this one, I have done something similar that I did in the last video. I have die cut one of the motifs with a circle die. I actually had to cut into a second sheet here because this wasn't enough. But to take away from the busyness of this cardstock, I just cut this in half. So I've got some of the white cardstock to counterbalance the busyness, and it keeps the eye a bit calmer than it would be as if you put the whole sheet on. I was looking for a sentiment to put on the top and I couldn't really find anything. I found something, I had an idea for something funny, but I didn't want to do that for the video. So I decided to cut Xmas out of the same pattern paper, and I don't know if you can see this. I actually cut it out of the Brussels sprouts with the faces, so most of them have got one or two eyes, and I thought that was quite funny. And then I double stamped the Merry. This is just a single Merry stamp I had from somewhere. I don't even know where it's from. I did a second generation stamp with the green, and then I stamped over it with red. But I wasn't quite happy with the look of it. It looked a bit plain against this, and because it's got black in the images here, I just outlined the red with that, and I think it goes quite well with this. So that's an idea for you to use. That is just half it and just do something white, or maybe even a different coloured different coloured cardstock in the background. I just went for white, which goes again with the white of the bobble hats. So hope you like this one. And then with the other one, the really, really busy cardstock, I stayed busy, but I added a focus. I don't know if you can see it yet. I just added some googly eyes. I think googly eyes are just funny whenever you use them. And I have a big stash of them from, I don't know, I must have had these for 20 years. So I just added 3 pairs onto the bigger Brussels sprouts, and then I just added a sentiment that I stamped and heat embossed on white, in white on red cardstock, and I propped this up a bit on foam strips. One thing that I did though with this that I want to tell you about, I just used some red cardstock from the last video that I had left on my desk, but I thought it was a bit too bright to go with the heads of the Brussels sprouts here. So all I did was I used my blending brush and I went over it in a darker red. And that's okay if you have heat embossed it. All you need to do afterwards is just wipe it with some kitchen towel or some tissue to get all the excess of what the embossing, and then you have got a piece that probably matches your cardstock or the pattern paper more nicely. So I hope this has given you another idea what you can do with this. I might do one more video about this, I don't know yet, but I've got lots of other ideas for upcoming videos. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you soon.